Hi everyone. In this video, we will see writing first Apex program with syntax, code and execute, and debugging. We teach programming step by step from basic level to advanced level and show debugging steps to make you understand and write code easily. In our live sessions, we will explain the code we will explain complete code and with debugging steps, and will make you perfect in writing code. No need to fear about the coding. If you have not subscribed my YouTube channel, please subscribe, like and comment. We have our complete demo video posted in demo playlist. So please watch and give your feedback. So let's move on to our topic. Salesforce Consulting and Administration, 45 sessions. Salesforce Development, 45 sessions. Salesforce Lightning, 45 sessions. Salesforce Integration, 30 sessions. So in Salesforce Development course, we are covering the Apex, Salesforce Object Query Language, Salesforce Object Search Language, and Visualforce. Let us see Apex introduction. Apex is object-oriented programming language. Apex enables developers to add business logic. Apex class is like, what is the Apex class here? Apex class is every Apex program starts with class. Apex class is template. And classes consist of other classes, nothing but other classes can be called in the class. We will see in detail about these in our live sessions. But for now, let's understand classes contains other classes, methods, variable. Now in this picture, whatever the image that I have shown here, in this image, the first point starts with access modifier. This is access modifier. We'll see about this in our live sessions. Here, access modifier is defined as a public. Just remember this. Second point, keyword called class, followed by access modifier. And the third point is name of the class. Name of the class. And the fourth point is open and close parenthesis. This is a basic structure. Access modifier, keyword called class, class name, open and close parenthesis. So in Apex program, we are done with the first part. First part in class. This is first part in class. Now second part is method. Apex method is used to define the workflows to automate business process, automate the process. Method consists of other methods, variables, exception type, logical code. So Apex method is written within the class. So first point in this image, if you see the first point, Apex method starts with access modifier. There are different access modifiers. We will explain about access modifier in live session. Here, access modifier is defined as a public. Second point, method type. This is method type. Different method types are there. We will discuss later. Here we have defined it as a void. Third one is method name. This is method name. And the fourth point is open and close parenthesis. This is the basic structure of method. Access modifier, method type, method name, open and close parenthesis. Now we are done with second part of Apex program, that is method. Now the third part is Apex program is a logical code. What is the logical code here? Set of a statement that describe how elements should be arranged to perform specific tasks. And logic consists of statements, variables, operators, exception types. In our program, logic contains two parts: declaring the variables, and print the variables. So as shown in the image, declaration part. So the first one is a declaration part. Data type. First one is a data type defined as a string. There are many data types. We'll discuss in live session. And then second point is variable name. And the third one is variable value. We have given here static value. In declaration part, data type, variable name, and variable value are three subparts. Now, second one, part 2 is printing. In printing, two subparts are there. Namespace. The first one is a namespace and the dot predefined method. This is the namespace dot predefined method. And variable name. Here, namespace dot predefined method is written as a system.debug. It is to print values. There are many defined methods. Those will be discussed in live sessions. Variable value with system.debug prints a declared static variable value as a output. So in conclusion, three main parts. There are three main parts of Apex programming. Are class, method. Method is inside the class and logic is inside the method. So on top we'll have a class, method inside the class, and logic will be inside the method. In the program to print hello world, we can see three parts. CL underscore hello world is a class. Within the class, hello world underscore method is a method. Within the method, logic is written to declare the static value for string data type with variable name, right? In print part, system.debug variable name to print the hello world. So any programming language, like any programming, is required tool or a console to write a program. Salesforce has provided developer console to write a program. Apex program can be written by using either developer console or Visual Studio. Now we will take here developer console. It is what is a developer console here? Developer console is, it is an integrated development environment with a collection of tools. Those can be used to create, debug and test the application. So how can we go to the developer console? The navigation steps to open the developer console is log into Salesforce Lightning application, click on setup, click on developer console. So first part is log into Salesforce Lightning application, and in the Lightning application you see here setup icon. On clicking on the setup icon, click on you will see the developer console here. So click on developer console. Now let's understand how to write Apex program. Navigation steps to write a Apex program is log into Salesforce Lightning application, click on its setup, click on developer console. Once the developer console opens, click on file and then click on new, click on Apex. So once the developer console opens, click on a file and then click on new and then click on Apex class. And then enter the class name. Enter the class name. Here we have given the class name is CL underscore hello world. This is our class name. As we have seen in previous slides, every program contains three main parts: class, method, and logic. First part is class. Class starts with access modifier, and the second class starts with access modifier, and the second class keyword, and the third one is class name, and the fourth one is parenthesis. Now second part is method. Method starts with access modifier. Second is method type, and then third one is method name. Fourth one is parenthesis, open and close parenthesis. Now the third part. Third part is logic, contains two subparts. First subpart is declaring the variable contains the data type, variable name, variable value. Second subpart is contains namespace dot predefined method and text to display. Namespace dot predefined method system dot debug is to print. Now let's write Apex program to print hello world. Now we are clear how to write Apex program with the syntax. Now let's go ahead and write Apex program. So let me open developer console. Okay, this is my Salesforce application, setup, developer console. Okay, this is my developer console. Close all of them. So let's click on, we are in developer console, click on a file, new Apex class. So class name is CL underscore hello world. Okay, so class always starts with access modifier, and then second part is class keyword, then we have a class name, and fourth one is open and close parenthesis. Now let's go ahead and create a method. Method always starts with access modifier. Here the access modifier is public. In our live classes, we will make you understand what is the access modifier. We will go in detail. Right now, let's assume access modifier is public, and then method type. There are different method types are there. Here I'm using the method type void and method type name. Third one is method type name. Hello world method. Open close and then open close parenthesis. Method declaration is done. Now on top, this is a class. Then within the class, we have a method. Within the method, we have to write a logic. So logic is divided into two parts, two subparts. First subpart is data type. Here data type I'm taking as a string and variable name equal to, let's print hello world. Let's give the value here hello world. Now second subpart is printing. For printing, we have to use namespace dot predefined method. So namespace is system dot method is debug. What are we debugging? What are we printing here? Var name. Let's say. Okay. So this is the simple logic which we have. Whatever we have gone through the syntax, that's the same one which I have written here. Same one I have written here. Class name is CL hello world, and I have used the access modifier, and the method starts with access modifier. We have used the public. Second one is a method type. Third one is a method name, and inside the method logic. Now that is the program. Okay. So now we'll see how to execute a program. In order to execute a program, 3 steps. First of all, navigation steps are for executing the program. Open developer console, that is the first step. Second, click on this debug and click on open execute anonymous window. We are executing the Apex program. In order to execute an Apex program, we have to go to open execute anonymous window. So let's go there. Now, what are the steps? First step is open the developer console. We have opened, and debug. And the third one is open executive anonymous. Okay, so once you click on open executive anonymous, you will see this window. So initially the window will be, you will see a blank page. As soon as you open, there is nothing will be here. So we have to write some logic here in anonymous window because we wanted to execute the hello world program. In order to execute the hello world program, we have to write. There are 4 steps which we need to execute it. Step one is we have to initialize the class. So basically, after writing program, so let me go here. Okay. So, okay, we have done with writing the program. After writing a program, to execute the program, need to initialize class. So in step one, what we have to do is, in step one, use the same class, the class which has been used in the program. Take the same class. Maybe you can copy the class and paste it here. That's the class name. And then we have to initialize. So first will be the class name and then variable name for class. Variable name for class equal to new class name. That's the same class name. What are the class name we have given here? That's the same class name. So first we will see the steps, then we will go on practical. So step one is copy the Apex class name and paste it in the first part. So this is the first part is class name. Second part is variable name for class and equal to new and the same class which is we have used in one. Okay. So by using the new keyword is a standard. So by using the new keyword, we will initialize. So this is class initialization. And step two, use same variable, whatever the variable name which has been used in step one, use same variable name here. Dot method name. Method name of the class. Inside the class, we have written the method, right? So the method name should be the same as method which we have written. So you can copy the method name and paste it here. You can go to the program, copy the method name, paste the method name. Next, step three. Step three is this checkbox. Select the checkbox to open the logs. To open debug logs or open logs. In case if it is unchecked, then logs will not open automatically. If you check this, the logs will open automatically. I'll show you that. Step 4 is click on execute button in order to execute the program. Now we can go, let's go to the developer console, our program. Okay, so this is our class name. Let's give the variable name for class. So I'll give hello class. I can give any name here, new, and class name. Now give the same variable name here, hello class name dot. What I have to give? I have to give method name. Method name. Now, if I do not select this, let's see if I select this, what will happen? Logs will open automatically. Let's click on execute. So once the execution is done, the logs gets opened here. Now, for example, if I uncheck that and execute, after execution, you will not see the logs open. You cannot see open logs automatically. Though the logs are displaying the bottom, so you have to click, another click you have to do. Another click you have to do. If you check this and click on execute, without any clicks, the logs can open automatically. Now we can see our debug log. Okay, so now the execution part is done. Let's see the debug logs. So I have kept the debug logs. So let's click on a view. Not this one. Okay, so first of all, how to create a debug logs in Salesforce. In quick find, go to setup. In quick find, search for debug log. Click on the debug log. And here you see the new button. Click on a new button and search for user. Here my user is Maria Jonas. And what is the start time, expiration date? Just give the date. And the debug level, you can create your own or you can use the existing one. Let me use the existing one, SFDC Dev Console. Now click on it, save. Now on my name, debug logs are enabled. Now if I go to the developer console, click on open anonymous execute window, click on the execute button. As soon as the execute button is clicked, there will be a logs generated for me. Generated for the program that I have executed. Now if you click on view on the debug log, okay, this is the detailed one. So what we have, this debug is, if you see here, what we have done from the execute anonymous, we have ran 2 lines, right? This is the line we have ran it. For this, the execution, whenever we clicked on the execute button, that point the execution started capturing the logs. Who is doing it at the back end? The email is this and the user is this. So this is the user information. Okay, if I go, okay, this is the user information. We can see in the live session more. And then the class has started, started executing it. Hello class is the variable name for class, and this is the actual class. Variable scope begin, right? Here entry point is, this is the class, and for this class there is a ID got generated. For every Apex class, there will be a unique 18-digit ID gets generated by Salesforce at the backend. Now we will see in detail these all in our live classes, but for now, make you understand. So here the actual method is started, hello world method. So when hello world method started, then it also declared the variable name, which is a string, right? And the value is assigned to the variable hello world. Value is assigned to the variable. This is the variable assignment. So once the variable assignment is done, then the data is stored in the backend database. For this variable name, there is a value is stored. Now we are printing the value here, debug. So this is the debug. So wherever we put in the code system.debug, you will see debug in the debug logs. There will be option user debug. So hello world, which we are printing it. Now we are done with all the lines. Now we have method 2 is exit. Now let me open my developer console. Okay, so let's take this snipping. Okay, so now I can execute. So first line is hello method, hello world method. So this line executed first, right? Initially the class has executed. Now the method is started executing it, method entry, right? Where within the class. And then the next cursor went to the variable name, right? This is the variable name and the data type is string. After that, it is doing the assignment, variable assignment. Here we are giving the hello world. Hello world will be assigned to the var name. After that, cursor will go on debug point, system.debug, which is printing hello world, which is printing hello world. Now our logic is executed step by step. Now we are coming out of the method. So that is method 2, which is coming method exit. Then after that, class exit. So first class, the cursor will go on class. Then the cursor will go on method. After the method entry starts here, then we have a next cursor goes to the variable and what type of data type, variable and data type. Next it will see assignment, variable assignment. Then the cursor will go on next line for printing the value. So step by step, 1, this is method is 2 and the string variable is 3, variable assignment is 4, and then we are printing the value which is 5. So total 5 steps the execution happened when we click on execute button. These are the lines which has been done. Okay, so that's the same here. First step is step 1 is for every class there is an ID generated in the backend for Apex class, right? And next step 2 is method entry. So when the method is started executed. So you can see the time as well. You can see the time as well. And once it is method entry started, variable declaration and variable assignment, then the last one is print variable value. Print variable value. So in our live classes, we will explain complete debugging steps, will make you perfect in writing the code. So what is the debugging? Debugging is helpful to understand line by line execution. Debug is helpful for developers who writes the code to understand line by line execution of the program. It is used to find and resolve bugs in code. So no need to fear about the coding. In our live classes, we'll explain complete debugging steps, will make you perfect in writing the code. So in our next video, we will see Visualforce program and debugging steps. Thank you.